So it's time. It's time to get rid of this stupidity and stand for your country. And the media that keeps carrying the news. Oh, this. In fact, it's quite interesting that they're saying that the number of infected people is rising. But what about the number of dead or dying people? It's reducing because they can't kill them now.
Yes.
So doesn't that mean that the fatality rate that they talked to us about was a fallacy?
Yes. Glory.
So if more people are infected, frankly, think about it. The president of, was it Tanzania, the country where they tested pawpaw, a goat, and a sheep,
Sheep. Yes.
and they tested positive for the coronavirus. Why? Because the testing itself is a hoax. Look at it. Look at it. Let's be sure. They told us they're still studying the virus. They don't know much about the virus yet. So how are they able to test accurately for a virus they haven't studied? Are we that stupid? Because the testing itself is a hoax. If you ever had flu or you were inoculated against flu, you are most likely to test positive for the virus. If you ever had malaria, you are most likely to test positive for the virus. These are truths. Why? Because of the relationship between this virus and the flu. And then, of course, the other things about malaria, peculiar, because of the peculiar cause of malaria. But the problem is about the treatment. There's where those problems come from. So in reality, it's not that someone that tested positive for, what they're not telling us is another truth, that most people that test positive for COVID-19 don't die. They don't even get sick. And that's why I said at the beginning, I said, halt the rollout of 5G. I said, halt it. Because then you can't tell what's killing a lot of people. I said, halt it. Because it was released, the rollout of 5G in Wuhan was released at the same time of the virus. So many people were dying of the 5G. Now, I proved it. Because where there was no 5G, the virus didn't kill a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
I proved it.
Yes.
I said there's a relationship between the killings, the deaths, and the 5G. But, you know, as some people like to do, they like to misquote someone. And they said, I said that the 5G created the virus. I didn't say that. I'm not that stupid. But I told you there was a relationship. And so far, I proved it.
Yes.
Because where there was no 5G, there's not a lot of people dying like they said would die. The only places where people are falling out was where there was 5G. They were falling out. I mean, they're falling out in the street. We saw them on TV. Except the media can tell us they acted it again, like they acted some.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We know they acted some.
Yes.
Some of the things they showed on the news, they acted. And they were caught. And these things are on camera. Can you imagine creating the news? They never created the news. Back then, they didn't do that. What a shame. You know, it's sad that they will have to earn the name fake news. It's sad, very sad, very sad. They used to be the fourth